Man, I'm just gonna come straight out and say it, dude. Like, these Natlan characters are just not it, bro. These Natlan characters are not it. They just recently released the drip marketing for Varessa, and bro, dude, I don't even know what's going on here. And look, I understand everyone's can be excited for this, and I'm not trying to bash and hate on this stuff, but bro, this right here, this has got to be one of the ugliest designs that I have ever seen in my life. In the entirety of my existence on this beautiful green and blue earth, I've probably never seen a design that is worse than this. Now, it's not necessarily, okay, maybe I'm jumping the gun here, but this design really is kind of like, bro, what is going on here? What are you doing? Like, do you need some crayons? You know, like, I felt the same way with Mizuki. She's on the banner right now. Like, yo, I know Mizuki is, you know, like a psychologist and, you know, an owner of a bathhouse. You know, so obviously, you know, she's definitely, you know, of 20s or 30s or something like that, or 40s or whatever. But, bro, she looks and she plays like she's like a first grader, bro. Now, this new character, Varessa, dude, this girl right here, bro, look at this outfit. Look at this assortment, bro. You are a first grader, plain and simple. But yet at the same time, it's like what you're wearing is not first grader. You feel me? So like that's really just like weird. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just like, look, I understand it. They're trying to target a very young audience. Obviously, I understand that it's Genshin Impact, so obviously their target audience is what, like 12 plus or something like that. And they're really going aggressive in Natlan with their characters. There's a lot more, I guess, kind of that fit that kind of vibe. Now, of course, there's characters like her and like Sitlali, of course, which I immediately pulled on these characters. But these characters in Natlan, this Varessa one really just threw me off to the point where I had to make a video about it. There has to be other people out there who feel the same way. Now, I understand there will be people who hear this and just think, oh, he's just attacking Genshin, so and so and so, whatever. Don't get me wrong, dude. I play Genshin every day. I have since 2020. I'm not a Genshin hater. But these character designs in Natlan have really kind of thrown me off. And same thing with their gameplay elements, quite frankly. To be honest, even characters like Mualani have very strange gameplay elements. You know, now Mualani's perfectly like no issue with Mualani since she's strong and her gameplay elements are weird, but they're not terrible. But just they've really kind of, you know, obviously dumbed down the game in Natlan to obviously appeal for a much younger user base. They're trying to pull in new users because obviously what's happening is probably people are leaving Genshin, especially, you know, it's just like it's been going on for 5 years, almost 5 years. So naturally people are going to start leaving. People are going to grow up, and naturally they have to keep bringing another new audience of younger people. So I understand the logic behind it, but bro, if I have ever been closer or have ever considered just like no longer putting money into Genshin and putting it into something else like Wuthering Waves, these last two banners, this one with Mizuki and coming up with Varessa and just kind of Natlan characters in general, has really, really pushed the envelope of like, yo, just go ahead and just leave Genshin alone for a little bit with the monetaries and give us Wuthering Waves, who obviously deserve it with what they've been doing with that game lately, with 2.0 and whatnot. So, you know, I've really been just kind of just like, and I understand, I get it. You know, if I was 10 years old, obviously this would be great, this would be super exciting, and I probably couldn't wait to play Varessa. But the fact is, I'm not. So I have no interest in running around with a first grader. You know what I'm saying? Playing a first grader. And it feels like all these characters are kind of designed like that. Well, a lot of them in Natlan have been designed like that. Like they feel younger than the Chibi characters. Like Diona and even Klee. Like it feels more normal running around with Klee than Varessa, who clearly is like probably eats her crayons. You know what I'm saying? Like Klee's like pretty much an adult. The way she acts, she just always wants to blow stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, she's a pyromaniac. But dude, Varessa literally looks like she probably eats her crayons. Maybe plays with glue. You know what I'm saying? Like puts gum under her desk and then chews it afterwards. The one plus side I will say is that she is holding this taco here, and me being someone who loves tacos, I can definitely get down with that because tacos are freaking delicious. There's never a wrong time for tacos. But aside from that, then everything else stands. But Taco, I can definitely approve of that, 100%. Like, bro, I don't know. By the way, if you're confused about my account, because you keep seeing all these level 60 characters, all of them are level 60, because I do that to make the game more difficult. Because I know y'all did just hear me say I've been playing since 2020. Every single one of my characters is in their 60s. To make the game more difficult, we still clear the spiral bits and everything like that. It's just the way I play, because otherwise the game would be too easy and I would get bored by it. But nonetheless, y'all, what do y'all think about Veressa and Mizuki? Like I said, I completely understand why people are excited for it, and you should be. It's just these banners are pretty much easy skips in my head, just on principle. And then the gameplay for them is not really that great either. Mizuki's gameplay is very simple, not really much to it. So there's not really much interest there. Veressa, we'll see what her gameplay is like. Maybe they make her super strong. I don't know. Who knows if that's actually going to happen? Even if they do, I probably still won't pull forward because that drip marketing, that design, just threw me off. Just looking at the socks and like the stuff that's on the socks, and it's just, or well, whatever you call those things on the legs. It's just, I don't even know. But nonetheless, like I said, let me know what you think down below about this whole Veressa and Mizuki. And be constructive with it. Remember, I'm not trying to bash. I'm not trying to talk down. I'm not trying to, say that you shouldn't pull for these characters, because you should if you want to, by all means. I'm just saying these Natlan designs are just very, they're very much targeting a very young user base, obviously. And they're doing a very strong emphasis on it in the Natlan region, and there's just not a whole lot of interest from me for those characters, at least anyway. So let me know how you feel. Let me know what you think. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below in the comments. I'll see you on the next one. Bang, 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 bang. Holla.
Spikesu content.